Morning, Mate brothers. So I'm back home. A little cooler here, but spring has begun. It's exciting. Went for a little walk by the river this morning. I have the day off, and gonna give you a little message. What I've been thinking about this morning comes from something we say every day, probably at least once, or someone says it to us. It's the common small talk phrase, "How are you doing?" And we answer, "I'm doing well, doing good." And it's actually, it's not worth overthinking the words that much, but when you do think about it, it's kind of a weird phrase. How are you doing? Doing is an action word, and usually we say I'm doing well. And again, we're talking about how we feel when we say that, but the action is we're doing well. Like, are we doing good things? What I heard somebody say, this is the idea, when you ask it to somebody, what if you said, "How are you being?" It would really throw them off. How are you being? Oh, I'm being happy. I'm being well. I know it sounds funny and kind of dumb, but the reason I've thought about it is partly, again, in this Powerful Man program I'm doing or following part of. They have this concept of when most people are living our lives from the outside in. This have, do, be. When I have what I want, then I can do what I want, and then I'll be what I want, then I'll be happy. So that being part is the last priority when we focus on what we want to have. But they recommend flipping that around and living from the inside out, where we focus on the be first. How am I being? Am I being happy? Am I being what I want? Am I being calm? What am I doing? Be, do, have. Am I doing the things I want? Am I living the way I want? And then I think if we do that, if we're focused on being the way we want and doing the things we want, then we already will have what we want. And it'll be better. So living from the inside out, be, do, have. How are you being? Have a good day, brothers. Love you.